For the last 6 months, I have been sailing on the Star and the Sun Princess, but today I got on the Majestic Princess to take a 12-day cruise around the British Isles. We're starting out here in Southampton. It is my first time on this cruise ship and the first time in this type of stateroom. So let me tell you all about it and I'll take you on a tour. Let's check out B101 here on the Majestic Princess. First thing I notice is this magnet on the door because it is a casino prestige cruise. Wow, this is my first time in here. B101 is all the way to the front of the ship. It is the most front room. So let's just do a quick scan of the whole room. And then I'll take you through section by section to go check it out. So it looks like we have a nice living room. There's a balcony out there, some closets. Looks like a door to the bathroom. Ooh, we'll go do a tour of that. And then coming through this space is the bedroom. Wow, look at that light. That is so beautiful. Wow. There's this like slanted window. There's the front of the ship. So you can see the front of the ship with the flag there, and the crew pool is under there. So it'll be so cool to be able to watch like where we're headed. That is so awesome. So then you have this entire like shelf here where you could almost sit on it or put your luggage up here. And then these are all drawers. Wow, this is a lot of storage. Really wide drawers, there's 4 of those. And this furniture is nice. And that looks regular. Here's a TV here in the bedroom. And then, wow, huge, deep storage that goes under this shelf here. That is so nice. And it looks like there's a curtain to put down to like cover that at night if you don't want the sun coming in, but I think I'm gonna leave that open. And look at how much floor space there is. This room is huge. Nice decorations, modern. Looks like it's been remodeled to me. Doesn't look that old. So like the back leather, and then there's this light here on the top, but it has all this wood trimming. That's really nice. Here's your bed that can also be split into 2 beds if you like. There is so much walking space. This is huge. So you've got light switches next to the bed on each side. This lamp, now the lamp does take up a little bit of the counter space. That doesn't seem to be that big of a problem. There's some room back there. And then let's see, you have a little drawer. You have 3 drawers. 3 drawers, but I'm looking for power outlets. I don't see any on this side. Okay, no power outlets on that side of the bed. Let's look on this side. Ah, there's some on this side. Okay, great. So there's some power outlets right there. I've been loving this charging cable that I recently picked up, and it definitely came in handy in this particular room since there's not an actual plug outlet next to the bed. And I really like to have my phone be able to reach me in bed and to be able to be on my phone from the bed. And this charger has been wonderful. So first of all, it comes in this little Ziploc packaging, so you can really keep it in here as storage in your luggage. And then let me show you how I set it up. First of all, on this one end, it has 2 different types of plugs. And so if you want to use this side, you just plug this little one right into it. Or if you want to use this side, you can use this side. And so these can go right into outlets or into any separate plug that you might have. And then on this end of it, it has this for my Apple Watch. And then this small one that you can use, oh, this one's actually for my phone. So this is for, I have an iPhone 17. And then it has this smaller one that you can use for your AirPods, or I think my iPhone 15 had this smaller one. So you can have all 3 things being charged on one cord, which I think is so handy. And let me show you how I actually set it up. So first of all, it's able to plug into one of the chargers here next to the bed, but you can charge your Apple Watch and your AirPods, and then go ahead and stick your phone into this outlet. And so you have all three of them right there next to your bed, and it only needs one charger. And what's nice too is if you need to, you can get just one of these simple little plugs. So if you need to put it in a regular outlet, you can do that as well. Super handy. I'll put a link to it. It's inexpensive. But I'll put a link in the description, so if you want to pick one up. As far as all of my cruising for the last 15 months, this charging system has proven to be the most practical, simple, and only requires one piece of charging equipment. So check it out. On this side of the bed, light switch, turn on and off, and then 3 more drawers down on this side too. So then you've got a remote control, so to kind of look at your view from the bed. So nice that you have your TV. That just adds so much natural light. It's beautiful. And then you have a little seating chair, like a nice little leather chair to sit on. And then a phone, nice sized desk, vanity area, has a mirror and a little light. It looks like there's one regular outlet, a chair with a back on it. So that looks nice. Let's check this side. Okay, move my purse. So this has a European outlet. I don't think that one does anything, but a little shelf up here too. That'll be good to put makeup. And then you've got 3 of these drawers on this side, and then it looks like 3 more on this side. Oh, there's your blow dryer, and it has a cord. Oh, it's connected. Okay, it doesn't have a cord. It's actually connected. So you have no choice but to blow dry your hair here. But it looks like fine, Conair, little blow dryer. And then, okay, so as you walk this way, again, if you can just look at this floor space, it is huge. This in itself is bigger than a normal cabin to me. So let's go here on the left. So you have a nice full-length mirror here. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the bottom. So you basically have all these shelves. There's so much storage here. Honestly, more than I'll need, if you can believe it. Okay, so you've got hanger space on the top, hanger space here on the bottom, slippers, a couple of umbrellas back there, a couple of robes, and then some bags if you want to send out your laundry, and one of these princess bags, which you can always ask for if you don't have one in your room. They're really handy. You can use them for laundry, for shopping, to bring gifts home. Okay, so we're still in the bedroom. Just give you perspective. Here's your air conditioning. So you turn it, the cold part, the warm part, or you just leave it off on this side. Light switch. Oh, that's a bathroom light switch. Okay, let's go check out the bathroom. Okay, so a couple of really good hangers here with 2 hooks on each. And it looks like a walk-through bathroom. So the flooring looks nice. Here's the counters, a couple of towels there, some space here on the corner to put your toiletries. There's 3 shelves. Oh, a makeup mirror, that's nice. I'll move that over in the vanity. Then a regular mirror, nice sink, some tissues, 3 more storage spots over here on this side. You have 3 more storage spots. Ooh, the bathtub. Ooh, nice. So it's all marble all throughout the walls, and it's got some good handlebars. Nice deep tub. No jets, but it looks, again, this feels remodeled to me. That's a good size, nice deep tub. I'm so excited for that. And I was expecting curtains, because going onto an older ship, I'm so used to having curtains. But no, it's a glass shower. Let's go check it out. So it looks like it has a shower head, a spot to put some of your own conditioner. Okay, they have body wash and then shampoo conditioner combo. I'm not gonna recommend using that. You're gonna want your own shampoo and conditioner. And then kind of a body spray, a little handle there. And the bottom of it is the same kind of towel that you have here on the ground. But I'm super happy to not have curtains. So then There's a doorway here, and you come in and there's your toilet area, a second sink, 3 more shelves. So much storage. And then some towels and another door. So you have kind of 3 doors. So the bathroom starts here. Now, here's the front. You've got a hook, 1 hook, another really good sized full length mirror. So you can do a quick check before you leave. Here is another mirror. Now they brought some water. It looks like, here's my coffee, some Prosecco from the casino. And then looks like they have the liquor bottles here for Elite. And then there's some storage shelves here when you first walk in. It's a good place to just kind of put your purse or things that you want as you're leaving. Then there's a fridge under here. And here it is, it's filled with beer, sodas, tonics, Diet Coke, Coke, water. So that's nice. And then there's this whole living room space, which it looks like there's another closet here. So let's take a look at this closet. Oh, nice. Okay, so you've got shelves on top of there, a safe, some blankets. I'm gonna sleep with one of these. And then there's your life jacket. So again, lots of storage. We've got another TV here in the living room. Another, oh, this will be good for me to edit videos. So there's another whole desk here. So that is really nice. And some drawers on each side. So you have some smaller drawers here on the left side, garbage, bigger drawers here on the right side. So this, enough space for a laptop. It's not super deep. A second phone, a power outlet, regular outlet. Here's another outlet. So you can set some of these up as your kind of power stations. Got another chair, a nice table, little coffee table. You can kind of move things around a bit. And it looks like Sebastian had some fruit scent. Looks like some little appetizers. And then it looks like chocolate covered strawberries. Ooh, from the casino. That's a nice touch. Then it's a 2-seater, but it's a nice deep couch. You know what we're putting on that couch? A duvet blanket. Or maybe one of those gray soft blankets. That might be really nice. And then the decorations are pretty. Some little night lights, another light here, 3 more drawers. And there's more drawers here than I'm used to even living in a house. Okay, let's go check out the balcony. One of my favorites. Okay. Ooh. We are in Southampton, England, getting ready to go on a 12-day British Isle cruise. So this will be nice. It'll be so interesting. I've never stayed at the front of a ship before. So it'll be interesting to see how rocky things are, windy, what it's like to be in the front. I'm usually in the aft or towards the latter half. Ooh, we're getting ready to pull away. So here's 2 chairs, nice thick cushions. Those look really nice, they look new. And then it's a decent amount, not a ton of space, a little bit of walking space right there. And then you have these 2 chairs. Ooh, that lounge all the way back, and they have footrests underneath. You can also use those as tables and some blankets. And here's what's interesting. There's like a doorway right there. So we are covered. Okay, so we're completely covered, which is gonna be nice. And then here's kind of the length of it. Let's see what it looks like out here. Ooh, that's where we're headed. Interesting. There's the back of the ship. We are pulling away from the port here in Southampton. Follow along for more updates on my journey living full-time on cruise ships. Welcome aboard. One thing I just noticed on this balcony is, so you have this glass see-through and then kind of this cutout, but in addition to the ceiling being covered, there's also this second little rooftop that's from the bridge. So you really do have a lot of weather protection. Ooh, let's go check that out. Beautiful. Goodbye, Southampton. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate your support. It means more to me than you know. Thank you again for helping to build this community. And if you have any questions either about this room, about the Majestic Princess, or living on cruise ships, leave me a comment and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on a cruise one day. Thanks.